Hi everyone. So today we are going to talk about educational technology and how it can impact us as teachers, as well as impact our students, depending on how it's implemented. If it's implemented in a thoughtfully manner, or just thrown on kind of as in a teacher's manner, to take over our roles. So I'm going to start off today by asking everybody a question. The question is, have you ever wondered if technology is reshaping education for better or for worse? I know we haven't talked too much about AR and AI in this course yet, other than this week. But I know a lot of us know what it is, and we all can agree and disagree. It has its perks and it has its downfalls. In my opinion, I think it serves well as a outline for students. Even us as students, it helps us, like, maybe if we don't understand something, it can help direct us in the correct way to answer the said question or statement. And I know it can be biased, and that is something you have to be able to determine for yourself as an educator as well as a student if you're using it. A lot of times they're biased, and it might not fit your bias. It may fit your bias. It honestly just depends. I think educational technology holds a lot of potential to help our classrooms, but only if it is implemented in a thoughtful manner. AI has already, been in use, such as like ChatGPT. I don't really know of anymore, but AI is all over the place. Like Meta AI, I know that, your AI on your Snapchat. But I know I've subbed and I've had students tell me, I just use Snapchat on my AI Snapchat. I was like, okay, I hope you read it and thoughtfully changed it. But I can, if a student is, like, say, struggling with math, because I just subbed in math the other day. If they're struggling in math and they just snapped a picture to their Snapchat AI, they help them with a step-by-step understanding of how to solve that problem. And in that kind of a way where it really can't be too biased is in math, because math, it's kind of like a step-by-step to get to the solved equation. So I mean, in that aspect, it's kind of not on the bias side, whereas with like English or history or science, even like where it's asking for somewhat of an opinionated answer, I don't like that aspect of using AI. But math AI, it's kind of like a teacher. If you don't have access to your immediate teacher when you're doing your homework, and your teacher don't have any open spots for email or to meet over Zoom, it offers a student a great way to be able to solve the problem now, whereas having to wait, maybe even past the due date, to be able to talk to their teacher about it, depending on the teacher's availability. So it kind of helps them get to their exact needs when they need them. AR is kind of in the same way. So I haven't had too many students use it as much as I have AI. So I don't have too much experience with AR, other than the coursework this week that we've done in Dr. Dunham's class. But we always, no matter how much we want to use these tools, we must remember that they are just helpful tools. They are not our teacher. They're not our professor. They're not us. We need to remember that they're not humans, and they don't think as thoughtfully as we do. They come with a lot of cost. So we as educators need to, of course, learn to weigh the pros and cons of using AI. And some teachers I know will never let AI be used. I mean, I have subbed, and there's other teachers in the classroom, and they hate AI. They will absolutely against AI. Whereas some, I have heard their half and half. They're like, if they use it, but they reword, it's okay. You know, it's just to help them brainstorm, get their ideas, which I side with. Now to explain how these go with our ISTE standards, I have two, I have them bulleted here. The Empowered Learner Standard, it's pretty much students should learn to use AI tools like Grammarly or ChatGPT to brainstorm or refine their work, like I had discussed with the brainstorming, and it helps you, you know, if you don't understand a question, it can help brainstorm to get you to your answer. And then there's the Digital Citizen Standard, which emphasizes ethical online behavior, which, you know, you just need as a student, or, you know, us as students being, you know, graduate students, we need to avoid misinformation and the integrity of our work. As we are graduate students, we need to worry about the quality of our work. It's not like we're just in high school again, or we're just in our undergrad. We're in a graduate program, so we need to keep and maintain the integrity of our work. I have one more actually, sorry. Finally, I have the Innovative Designer Standard, which encourages creativity and problem solving. AR and AI tools can allow students to design virtual models and simulate experiments, while allowing collaboration and critical thinking. This kind of evolves with like my last ecosystem project. It allows them to manipulate different environments and see the effect of those manipulations, if you understand what I'm saying. But no matter how much an educator may love AR, or no matter how much a student may love AR or AI, we as teachers, educators, we are the heart of it all. We need to ensure that technology does not overshadow learning, but it may enhance it in ways that our students aren't getting from us, such as like brainstorming, furthering their knowledge on a topic. But us as educators need to be in the center of it all. We need to be encouraging, not encouraging the use of AI, but if they are struggling or want to gain more information on it that is outside of what we are teaching as educators, we can inform them of this option. And but we need to maintain that integrity in our classroom, on our information. So now that we're nearing the end, I'm going to ask one last question. What does the future of educational technology look like? In my opinion, I think in the future it is going to be more of a balance, where AR and AI can transform how we teach and learn, but of course, as I've said in the beginning, it has to be implemented thoughtfully. Digital well-being must be prioritized to ensure healthy technological use, and us as educators must take the lead. We must use frameworks like the ISTE standards to prepare our students for these challenges that are currently occurring in their lives, as well as those that will occur in their future. I have one closing statement for you guys, and then I will, because I understand I'm over the 5 minutes, but I have one closing statement, and it is: technology will never replace great teaching, but with intentional integration, it can empower educators and inspire learners to create a better future. Let's embrace this opportunity as not as a replacement, but for what we do, but as a tool to amplify the students' learning. The future is in our hands. I hope you guys have a great evening and enjoy your Thanksgiving. And I can't wait to see what everybody else has in their TED Talk.